talking point platform. TTPTV. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge, we love and loyalty. To we sweet, sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on. For tomorrow, now we go make salute.
Yes, family, and welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. My name now Mr. Komon-Tok. Today again, we deal with we usual Komon-Tok there inside we Talking Point community. As always, they're so interesting. Sometimes you like put Maggie, add pepper, just sit and so no more. Empty one so no more. They see they feel the aroma. Today, again, we talk about a thing where they make rounds on the social media, where the government of Salone gets plan for tax travelers. Yes, you get me. You get me right, yeah. Yes. And we'll also go look into this program. We go look at APC don't suspend Mohamed Bangura and Alfred Thompson from the party. And we go also set say the judiciary of Salone need for pass a judgment on the case of appeal. The former president, Ibike and Samura, then gets a pending case where the commission of inquiry be found them guilty, say them be making that appeal today. So the court say then will reserve the judgments and then will announce the date to them forgive. We'll go therefore look at them thing and the quick one. And also we will look at one newspaper, Global Times, where they circulate, where they say Madabio, one of his aid, one of like where they get Batman there, people helper there, personal assistants, a thief, the ICC in mobile phone. This talk we don't hear for quite some time, but always we can put a stop when we see, like say, we're not getting enough. But when the newspaper then at tongue, Salone and begin right now, well, we will just put what they say. That's it. Since we not get enough evidence for put out, we'll just put, because it don't make rounds on social media for a very long time. We say no, the Talking Point community, they need to forget this. All this and more, and perhaps we go open the line and maybe, just maybe, we'll open the line for a few calls there. If you are the first and this for join, we want to use this opportunity for welcome you now. Komon-Tok. Yeah, when they talk about the things and where they happen at the country, things and where get potential for can we go behind, for can we go before as well. Things and where the traditional media can ignore, what not can talk at all, and they will pay attention to it. So join we, follow we, continue for move this community go before. We get a very, very strong community here. As always, then not like a bond between we and then they share. But perhaps the thing where go members say they do, they change the narrative. They change the picture of Salone. They contribute positively into democratic dispensation of the country. Now that you do so, but perhaps you don't feel it because they watch or matter. It really matter because on our comments, on our observation, the talk on the call, the talk, the phone inks out the open. All of them brilliant contribution. They can make a big difference in society with the stakeholders because then they watch now. So as always, we know they waste time, but they can't just now for them by the issue. Better. Would just
one platform for news every day in our country, Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big country. We breeze not the shit, TTPT.
All right, Fabul, always we can like for talk something here with evidence. First and foremost, we don't talk here many times about tax. We support tax. It's good for make governments the tax. One way of government they get money, not through tax. But however, they can say pass mark thing or fine. Not also they can say pass mark thing or fine. Too much of one thing is good for nothing. Now, I'll take you Winston Churchill. He gets one quotation where a lot of people in the use. Perhaps you said we don't know this. That quotes that very quotation the way they say. He said, we contend that for a nation to try to tax itself into prosperity is like a man standing in a bucket and trying to lift himself up by the handle. You get time. If a country they try for taxing itself into prosperity, people like wait team up under rain, don't you team up in a bucket, don't you want ace yourself? You don't inside the bucket, you want ace yourself. How is it possible? How is it possible? That quotation there we go over and over, we go take boku, boku, boku. Again, not just bring another one. Maybe you don't everybody saw that quotation then at all. We're not in that classroom anyway. Just for that point, bring come points, let somebody see the point to side they go. Let someone else take and say, all right, overseas America, Europe, and tax and then develop and then use for develop. But you look at these very people, then they use then tax with responsibly. They tax responsibly. Now listen from what Ato say. Ato say a government spending is taxation. When you look at this, I have never heard of a poor person spending himself into prosperity, let alone I have never heard of a poor person taxing himself into prosperity. What's in it after the type of talk now? No matter how, if you're not poor person, the type of tax yourself into for like you become rich person, like be self-sufficient. How is it possible? You don't get money, though you tax yourself. These are the countries they copy from, but now the scholars and philosophers and they pull their idea because they analyze the whole thing that for let government survive, we know say yes, no government not the way they succeed without money. But however, there are different ways they get money, not only tax. Now in all of them quotation here, I mean, like I said, we'll bring them past 500, then they're all over. Now, that is how we talk about boreholes. Government, they look into the possibility of people and getting permits. Whenever you want get a borehole, that's like you say you want dig well now you want dig well now you place, you need for go take permission. Not kind to affect it, but they look into it. A few days ago, again, we count another program where the land minister they say they hope for get 6 trillion leons. When I like 289 million American dollars, we go pay for all, because yearly the government is spend 240 million American dollars on the other country yearly on the expenditures there. Civil servants now, police, blah. So according to them, government they spend 245 million, something like that, million. So this tax where they want out to the land tax, they gives government 289 million. So even if the tax, the land tax, in government they get, at least it don't sufficient for pay all the expenditures there where government can incur in a yearly basis. Just after that, we are about the borehole. Now we don't are about waiting again, travelers there. Now, let's just bring this post where they circulate on social media. Now, when we see this post, like again, we tend for lukewarm. We say, okay, look, it's slow watch. Now, why I even bring and calm? Listen careful. The publicity secretary of APC talk on this back today, so that I make us say, okay, you know what? Let's just bring this one. Let's do justice to people. Now, simply, you would think government of Salon say. There's a tax review for travel Sierra Leone. As directed by the government of Sierra Leone, there will be an increase in taxes of about $165 for travel out of Sierra Leone. This new tax effects 1st December 2023. We will attract the new tax. Please note that tickets already issued will not attract the new tax. So the point here is the the way, I don't know, I never understand the people who they advise the government and the rationale behind this. Because the Suma airport itself, they in a chaos in the sense people are not they go na people are not they use it. According to some sources, I don't know how true is it, there's like 2 or 3 flights in the come at the airport. Why if you say people are not a good in? Because the cost of the ticket is very expensive. All of these tax suicide governments they put per the tickets. Now, when you check for example, UK, the last ticket will be checked for go salon now like 1,225 pounds. When are close to 1,400 or 1,000, close to $1,400 to 1.5, close to that. Now, but if you check from UK to Guinea, they give you roughly 500. Some tickets and stuff they get them for 425. Some tickets you get them for 450, which means like you go spend $650. So you look at it's less than half. You know, and the people when you check some people where they come up from, their Australia, in fearful. Check people where they come up from Washington, then they spend close to then 2,000 or more just for go na Lungi. But if you put that same ticket there for go inside Guinea, now half of the price. But anyway, listen to CD.
50,000 for 50 kg bag of rice, then say there where then can they go make and cheap. Today now 800,000. Okay. So which one is cheaper? 180 or 800,000?
Will they come back to
when as you don't to Nanaya say this airport terminal where they don't bill, and therefore cause problem for we in this country. All might be the Allah. Say APC then the Allah. Now today would they see the repercussions?
CD?
What's in the happen? We country now one of the most expensive site for travel.
CD, we need for
so
today,
break. You will see plenty people now in Guinea then they go for take flight because it is save them $1,000 just flying through Guinea and Sierra Leone. And they don't add other tax, by the way, $165 starting December. So these are the repercussions of some of the actions that we will see. So what they talk, it is not so much just about politics. So we care about the people of this country. We be done day before we manage them well, and we get the experience for manage them again.
Okay.
All right, so Fabo, I don't see it, right? Just what I put and waiting, I mean, just waiting circulate. This not to we, by the way, this not just a screenshot where I do. This not to we make at all. And you know, from CD, in such a way they talk and say, starting from December, when they oppose, say the airport, it will cost you a lot of money. Now, all of these they boil down to the fact that it seems as if government will get a pure discipline, a fiscal policy, and all get a fiscal policy for actually generates money. Because when we continue for tax, you know, I listened to one businessman, then I think a few months ago, now AYV, he advised government, let government not kill the golden hen. Why? Because now they lay the golden egg. The golden egg, the golden hen, the hen, now they lay the golden egg. So if you continue for taxa, I mean, you technically the killer. So I don't know if you then put this other $165, it will reach a point. Believe me, pass on 10 government officials and then get for the travel for Guna Lungi. Now, what I want to do now, I want to come to you one video where I think Vicky Remo Naimbi Douan. It explain. It's taking time. The first tax policy, you know, the finance bill where government be passed, where compulsory all the one that we get them big business then for tax and 3% yearly turnover. That meaning whether you make profit or you don't make profit or is supposed for pay that money. But no worry about that. We go probably put on last so that at the end of the year and like 17 minutes. So no one put on now, we go take a lot of space. But this all come back to the point, you feel so bad when people learn, they manipulate your brain. Just a few months ago, we hear it from JJ Savasi. In 3 months' time, then go fix this economy. I think if I'm follow, remember we said, right? Not remind me.
Go where the dollar they go.
Well, what I go say first of all in terms of the current state of affairs for the depreciation, as I've been explaining a little bit. You know we are going to elections, so you don't have a lot of people coming in with foreign currency, and a lot of people are holding on their until they see the elections when the election don't pass. So that you get a shock on the economy as well. But as I say, you are not going to develop this country if you don't stabilize the economy. And it's just mandatory. For us, macroeconomic stability is imperative. We have to reduce prices, we have to reduce the dollar. We have a clear agenda how to go about it. There might be, I must admit, 1 or 2 mistakes will lead to the situation today. But this will be things of the past. And we can stabilize this place in the next 3 months. As quickly as immediately after election now. We will bring all those variables down. But as I say, in a more structural manner, in a more sustained manner, until you improve food production. It's not easy to improve the balance of trade. And by extension, it's not easy for improve the exchange rate itself. Because you must reduce your import. And one major import item is food import. Once we reduce food,
it can be painful. Like sometimes some of the it just happen when maybe we can sit down behind them platform here, don't make them platform here, don't go. A lot of people and they watch and we want to maintain that kind of professionalism, but it can really, really hard. When they remember no more, some kind bloke they talk to you that kind of way. Only 3 months ago. It's so painful. This is why a lot of people and they say all the evidence will suggest the prediction of free and fair, including the Qatar or new whatever, we have to go back into those evidence. Now we know actually what we vote for. Who do we vote for? Because the essence of we having democracy, now forget the power for let we not allow people like that for insult to intelligence. When I give me 3 months, they can't fix it. First, this was the very guy back then in 2018. In 2018, asked for 6 months. And he come back, he can insult Sierra Leoneans' intelligence. He said, "Made again 3 months. Look at the country." But again, some people, when they look at the whole thing, they say, "Well, wow for even blame Madabio. Wow for even blame Madabio. No need for blame Madabio because Madabio we don't sit down na BBC. He say he cannot protect the people of Salone. Not just listen again back.
Not yes.
We've spoken to people and they've said that it's because of economic hardship that prompted them or that propelled them to go out on the streets to demonstrate. And what are you doing to address economic hardships in this country?
With the prices of things just going up, I cannot protect the people of this country.
All right. Yeah, you get it. You got it. If you don't get it, forget it. Not to say them comedian they can say, you got it. If you don't get it, forget it. Yeah. With the prices, sorry, imagine this was back then. I cannot protect the people of Salone. It's painful. I think it's a time for we politicians and take me very, very serious. In the UK, they just announce an increment into people their wages. They don't announce. Starting next year, all wages they go up. Why would they not talk about this? Yeah. And these are the countries the way they send money in Ukraine for go feds. But we send Ukraine. Ukraine war. When I push here, we're in big, what I can say, we're in big, anyway, we're in deep out in color. When I know the word. All right. Let's move on to the next one. This lobby puts. All right. Okay. Yeah. These are one of the things we call then this SF. We government they plan for attack the holes then, you know. Now this because this very statement now, yeah. And all right, so now we look at waiting day now the next. What do we look at again? Former President Ernest Bai Koroma, represented by his legal team led by former Anti-Corruption Commissioner Adi Macaulay, initiated this legal battle in October 2020. But anyway, the long and short about this, the COI, the Justin Thompson and Justice Biobele Commission be found guilty former President Koroma and Samura for, misappropriation of funds, blah, blah, and they appeal. So this appeal, it only done for quite some time, as they say, since 2020. So I think that they will release a date now where they will pass a verdict. Now, let me just push the next slide on us here. Okay, that's not the same thing here. This man not only represents former President Koroma, it also represents Dr. Samura Kamara. So finally, this nine, I think you don't need for la read again because I think when I don't get the concepts now, yeah. La just put waiting this 90 justice, the judiciary of Sierra put a panel of 3 justices sitting at the Court of Appeal, Honorable Justice A. Ivan Sise, Alhaji Momo, Ja Stevens, and Andre Fisher reserve for judgments the Commission of Inquiry matter between the states, former President Ernest Bai Koroma and Dr. Matthew Wilson Kamara. So at any time from now, statement will come out where will tell we say they don't pass a verdict on this case, whether them for found them guilty or not for found them guilty, whether them for seize them property or not for seize them property, whether them for pay money or not for pay money. But we all know who's our star not to so when it comes to this Commission of Inquiry. First and foremost, let me make something very clear. I think this is not the best thing now we go do as a nation for all we elected officials accountable, whether they left office or not left office. But however, again, we don't come to the very COI, this Commission of Inquiry, they just don't pull everything. Why are they say so? The Speaker of Parliament, Abbas Bundu, during Tijankaba in term, they found him guilty for thief money. So they punish her by seizing property there. When he can become a Speaker of Parliament, what he do? He use the same Speaker of Parliament. The commission, the guilty verdict told them pass against her. He overturn her and take back all the property. So are we serious? No, I assume so. Then justice here. They found and they found Dr. Samura Kamara guilty. They found Ernest Koroma guilty. Then seizing property. Bro. We know say that them two political party are the rule. I like APC in our position 500 years and get for kind into governance. What do you think will happen? No, not just use with logic. What do you think say will happen? Are we serious? Are we serious? Really? There was a Commission of Inquiry, Tijankaba. When APC came, they spent 10 years, no overturn her. But when this new SLPP came, Abbas Bundu take back all in property. And the government of Salon spent billions and billions and billions of leons for set up this anti-corruption, this commission. Billions and billions of leons. Are we serious? Are we joking? It's high time these people they get for take we serious. I'm telling you. People can say, I'm glad it's on. That makes sometimes when they open the line, we learn a lot. Believe me, as people, we able to take responsibility. I like we not lean to a political party. The people then just get a formidable force. In the sense, the social media don't become powerful now. Once we are we are serious about taking our destiny, our future into our own hands, we will carve out different, diverse ways for all those politicians accountable. We can do it in different way. And not like 500, 20, 40 years ago, 30 years ago. But now we get a powerful tool on the social media. Whatever idea would it can, we will fix the best idea at this. I mean, people and they suggest different way for all that. I mean, people and they say sit at home, other people and they say we know they partake, let the people and know say yes, something is wrong somewhere. I mean, that different way, you know. But I think not a matter of God again. No. Believe me, not a matter of God again. No. There are things where God need to put on par. You know, you get divine intervention, you get human intervention. One text will be put one text now today. It say when the white man then survivor they at stake, they know they left in case to God. Where white man is survivor they at stake, they know they left in case to God. Then they take responsibility for themselves. But we know everything are God. Even when not to God, everything are God. No, all left God in time will come. No. Not to say the religion teach me, not to say the religion mean. We they misunderstand and we they misinterpret the word of God. But anyway, Lord, we did tap on that side here. Lord push back another thing where they make rounds on the social media. This newspaper, it fly all over social media. Global Times, they write say President Bio, one of him, like what they can say, personal assistant, possibly the EPA, we can hold them back then. Where if the president needs something quickly in aid. A thief, the ICC prosecutor, a mobile phone in New York City. You know, without open line, somebody be called on this very program, if not they listen, or if not remember, we say this thing happened. Now, so we will not get evidence on that. We say we'll not go deliberate on that because we'll not get evidence. But this newspaper don't write now on this, and not one newspaper don't write about that also. So how 100 outside and get the source, I don't know. But as you know, anything with the trend, with the scatter social media, now we will bring to Nanaya. All right, so this I think when I don't get that concept today. Perhaps what we go look at the last part of the program, like I say, the tax. I want bring when I come back to Vicky Raymond in tax, where they talk about the tax, where government say people them for pay. Now, let's just see how many minutes. On our wait, let's just see how many minutes. Perhaps we will just take some text, we'll put them in the play. Now we just say again, point to the fact that the too much tax on the country, not they help the government. We know say no government, no they move from point C to point D without money. Now that we know, but you get to find other sources of making money. Tax alone not enough. Look, no don't increase tax per even that Airtel money. You know, say they get a Airtel money, Orange money, the government the tax they get money there. Now, governments also, from what we don't understand, we don't know how to is it, but some rumor there you can this, we just abandon it. When we get for the send money, now you get direct tax on that money, we send money abroad. Apart from the BO, the other indirect taxes, then they get for the tax certain amounts of money. Even though governments not they allow for let people take the dollar. By not even taking the dollar, so they don't make money out of it because the black market and the official rate are two different way. However, people still say, okay, Lord, they get the Leons. But now, they look at a way, because honestly, when you check the money where we send, all the money where diasporans and they send, if it boku pass all the money where IMF they give, the EU, the American, the UK combined, the money where we send, the remittance. So for tell you say we wait now the country is huge. So government they look at that part there. Perhaps if these are just a rumor, but honestly, some of them say all don't come to pass now from rumor. You know, I get happen normally when government want to do something, then get them bloggers and get people already pass, then they can send a force on social media, they get public reaction. If you're not say like good self, then go ahead. So time will come when they send money in a salon, they might look at it. Perhaps government will charge you 5% of that money the way they send. or 2% or 3%. That I don't know for sure how they get for doing. Now the land tax, who people and say not for be kind to reality, they come to reality very soon. But anyway, this I don't know. I really I don't know. I don't know. This you know, sometimes lots of words, honestly. So now we just take on a text. Definitely we can put on the finance tax within the sig all the business people
aid money.
Now this one I will count at that 3%. You can listen the way Vicky Remote take time explainer. You will understand why the tax and the business people in the say things and the money them. Because even according to this 3% minimum, even if you don't make profit, when they are around, you need to pay 3% of your entire. You need to pay 3% of the value of your business. So I know this one it be so doubtful. It's be so I never understand the rationale behind that, you know. But anyway, Lord just left this side. Lord actually want to text them. Or can put on a higher this 3%. I go like. All right, we'll take short break. When we come, we can continue with the text there, and then we play the shorts. I'll play this tax and I understand how you go like. They can't just know.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.
Right, welcome back. If you just join me, the program where you're listening to now Komon-Tok. Today we'll look at issues where the scatter social media as always. One of the issues we will look at governments, they plan for tax the people and the travelers where they come out of Salone. Therefore, tax $165 starting December. So plus, apart from the tickets, an expensive one, but you will also need for pay. Now, a post be they come out well and say the Minister of Transport engaged with Suma Airport for see how they reduce. But it contradictory to waiting they happy right now. Not as though if government they say by December people then for pay $165, they go engage for reduce. I know you know. So we look at now. They will also look at the judiciary don't announce and therefore pass a verdict on the case of Mother EBK as well as Dr. Samuel Kamara on the conviction would then be convicted in the COI, Commission of Inquiry back then, when they sets up for looking to the past activities there. So consider for subscribe and be part of the community and push if not the first time this for Kanaya. All right, so Fambulen, now we see una text them quick one, and then we'll come back. We'll take few of the text and don't. Probably, like I said, we might open the line. We might open the line. I don't know side and somebody that I say don't know side and go for tax next. I never understand. Okay, this one they come up from James, where they say James Kamara, where they say, "Good day, Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you for this news. This news they make we not they go na salon. Salon I will come to a lot one away from them. Yes, Kelvin, how you do? All right. Yes, Mary J, how you do? Good morning, Mr. Komon-Tok and everyone. Happy day. What travel and tax travelers? Well, I don't think this powerful government wants us to travel to Sierra Leone anytime soon. Well, people can get the other options for Ghana, Guinea, and Liberia. But anyway, they can't take more of a text there, but we'll listen for slow. We understand this tax business. We'll talk about this finance bill would then be passed. Listen this one. They come back.
then still get for pay tax. Now the tax way then they pay, now they can put them per losses. Because if I not make profits, let's say I just can't even, you take 3% of the money, you don't make at all losses. But and if I already been all run at a loss for that year there, you can't take 3% per me loss. You can't take 3% per me losses. You understand what I mean? You don't make at all losses an additional 3%. This 3% minimum alternate tax, it get forget far-reaching consequence if President Bio sign them into law. Right now, you get, I really want to understand the impact on the everyday man on the streets, because until you go to look at like for say, oh, then company they are so they're big, then get money. But if companies then they get for tax their then turnover, all their money, their investments, not just their profits. That means say companies that will be one for expand their business, they're not go expand. They're not go hire new employees. That means that the one they're working, they look for sponsorship. Let's say you get program, you are a company that sponsor you. They're not get for they sponsor nothing. Because then get for members say at the end of the year, government get for come for them 3%, whether you make profits or you not make profits. That means you not get no incentive right now for like can give artists, for they go do this, for like sponsor festival, for like give this for some kind of association award program. It means say I not get no disposable income. For companies that not get no disposable income. When they take that 3%, that means say you want for kill the companies then profit. And if companies then, so that means say either they get for make things then more expensive, like they add this extra now cost. So you pass it on to the consumers then for the thing the way they sell, if it's possible for you, or you say, okay, do ya let a cut back on me expenses. So say if you've been a higher marketing agency, you say, do you only hire marketing agency again? So say if you've been a pay for advertising and newspaper and a TV, you say no, only pay for that again. Why? Because at the end of the year, I get for pay 3% minimum alternate tax. I get for cut me expenses then down for make sure say like really streamline so I go able make profits for that pay government that 3%. That is what, and this now the first time me don't ever 3% minimum alternate, 3% tax on whether you lose or win at the world. I don't know if people that know if this tier so day. If it day at the world, I don't know. Where you get losses if you get for pay tax to government. Most parts in the world, you losses, you know they pay tax. Now where you make profits, now you they make tax. You they pay tax. Okay, so that is one of the new tax that we governments are introduced for the 2023 finance tax. The other one where they introduced a new 2% tourism levy. What's in the new 2% tourism levy? It means say all hotel, bar, restaurants, any place of business where designated as a tourism establishment. All thing where then they sell they now room, eat. So una we like for go chill na beach. All the chilling where you go do na beach, all the drinks where you go buy, all the cham, all the snacks, whatever, that they now, in addition to the 15% GST where they already they charge, then now they can add an additional 2% levy, tourism levy. That means say when you buy one bottle drink or one plate eat at any restaurant now, it come with an additional 17% tax, the GST plus the 2% levy. Government say we then collect all these tourism levy money, then go put on a special account for promote tourism. But as far as the tourism providers them no say this get for kill business for them. As soon as they look at, so tourism not just foreign tourism, it's also local tourism. People that way they inside salon. If this tax here so come into place, how much people then go they now? We already get situation where people don't really know they go restaurants like that, but and if you don't they go, right? You implement an additional 2% tax for make 17% on tourism. That means say now tourism goods and services don't become additionally expensive for the consumers. Then we turn to salon as a country. Salon now one of the most expensive country then for late tourism then tourists then come. From the cost of airfare, the tickets away people and they pay. So the factory where you reach, you get for pay security fee, go and come. Then they also either $40 or $50. Then when you they cross back, say ferry mostly not there. Now that Pelican or that sea coach you go take. Then they each one way they go na $45, go and can $90. So by the time you they reach inside salon safe, by the time they reach free talk, there's all this money you don't get for spend. The way you reach now and the hotel, then can add you now additional 17%. The cost of being a tourist in Sierra Leone is going to skyrocket. 2% 9 governments on propose. The next Sierra government proposed now a 200 Leone annual circulation levy. That means say if you get keke, you get bike, you get anything where they move na ground. You get from I dey laugh because it's just crazy to me that you ask an Okada, you go ask Okada man and for let them pay you 200,000 per year or 200 Leone per year for they circulate the Okada them just for it's like if you get motor they move around, you get keke they move around, you for pay 200,000 per year. So saying one day we get big motor car, then it not go affect them. But then one day way they drive Okada, they one day way the Okada man then get for suffer by this 200 annual circulation levy because it don't mean say now they don't give them policeman them more reason for the harassing the streets. More reason for extort money from the 90s $200 annual circulation levy mean. So the one day way I know the one day get motor car, I believe say if you get motor car you go able to pay the 200 annual levy. But then Okada man then keke there, this is how it's going to affect them. And ultimately waiting get for happen, then go pass the cost over to you, the everyday consumer. You where they ride keke. If I get for pull 200,000 per year for give to governments for circulation, that means say now why they charge me keke fee. I get for charge for make sure say that 200 Leone levy 200 money I get for pay, it get for now can come out. And then I say we keke them Muscat and they ride, then taxi them, then some get for fen, then they buy petrol, right? At the end of the day, I must not the aid money when then they pull where they get from the one the way they guide for other person, they get for pull the money, they get for give the master. Now small thing and they get pantab. Then pantab now every year, they get for pay 200 Leone circulation levy. So this is going to not just impact those who are in that industry, you get transport industry, you get for impact everybody. You where they take the Okada, you where they take keke, you where they take poda, you where get motka, all man get for affect because nobody know they can lose his 200 Leone for anybody else. Then get for pass on to the end user, the consumer. So that's another tax. The other thing when they don't increase now for say the stamp duty where people then they pay don't go up from 0.5% to 2%. What's in a stamp duty? Stamp duty now the tax where they pay for officially register your property with government, for like governments recognize them for like for say illegal. So whether they're oaths, whether they're conveyance, land paper, then painting and they so you get for care and go now I don't know if the Ministry of Lands for their land paper, then get for stamp. And now government say anything when they get for stamp for you that for that stamp duty, then they charge 2% on the value of the property. So that they been 0.5%. That means say if you buy, let's say you buy big property or big land, or they can do farming or something. So na big land the hundreds of acres of land. That means say for let you register that land there. Then they charge you the stamp duty based now 2% of the value of the property where you bring come for register, and then they take in place of 0.5%. That means say waiting get for happen, but come on and get for begin lie pan the property value. Because if I know someone get for charge me 2%, I go must lie if I don't want to pay the money, if not money way and a substantial money. The next thing where personally of all the tax in the way government bring come back or either introduce newly or add. Now this one shock me past all. So government be non pull the GST on port services for rice imports. That means say where the rice importers then they bring rice, then we don't pull the GST where then they pay for allow them for more easily bring Resca into the country because why? Salon not they at food self-sufficiency. What does that mean? It means say as Sierra Leone as a country, we not a grow enough rice for meet the local demand. Right now, one bag rice na 600,000 leones. That 600,000 day now where the GST not day in place. The minute you put GST and the port services for rice imports, where the one day where they import it, yes, they now get for pay an additional 15%. Waiting get for happy. Then not get for losses. Then just get for transfer the cost to the everyday consumer. Waiting that mean for the average person in a salon? It means say rice get for go up. It go up by bag, it go up by cup. I truly not understand why at this time, this most difficult time where government self don't talk say the war in Ukraine and the COVID pandemic, all the hardship, the pandemics, the wars, all things don't negatively impact the government's own capacity for deliver on some of the things that we them be want to do. The government recognize the hardship. Wetin me not understand na wetin make government not recognize say that same hardship dey na in dey affect the citizens and the country. For let you reintroduce a GST on rice imports, we get for make rice go up. Why would you do that if you know say global crisis dey? Wetin people then go eat? All right. Government has also removed, well, not to say that. So basically, when you say removal of GST exemption, it means say this na something we been there in place before, but for improve the condition of business or for make things easy for the for people then at the country, governments been on GST. Now or machinery mining. So that means all in a salon go manufacture them and say it's technology and inputs they need for their investments. So if you be not already can invest right now, you they bring in tools and machinery where you need for do your business without the GST. Now where they not put, I mean say the cost of doing business they can go up. Your cost of doing business they can go up. What you go do? That means say most businesses that we be not plan for expand, they not go expand again. And how does that affect you? It means say no expansion means no jobs. If companies that not they grow, then we're not creating more jobs. And then for new players, we will be talk about like in attracting investors to Sierra Leone. Whose incentive, if you know say we they can salon, whose incentive this GST they give to possibly go one for can invest in agriculture, manufacturing, or mining? Where's the incentive to invest? If you're going to give them 15% GST to import their goods that they need. This is another one. In 2021, governments we don't pull the GST on financial services, they don't bring and come back. Why? I don't know. The one way painful but this GST on financial services that for salon already in a country where most people are unbanked, right? Then they in the informal sector with them banking. They know they go to bank, they know they keep their money in a bank because they not trust the bank and they don't want for like get for go to other person go collect their money. GST on financial services means that government they charge 15% on all the transactions that where the bank usually can charge people the fee for. So for example, where you get bank accounts, like we will get business and so where I want for pay me staff, not to cash they pay them. I they write letter to the bank, I say, do ya pay so and so and so and person this amount, pay me staff this amount. Then at the end of the month, the bank they tell me they charge me fee for the total transactions that way I make. Usually na small fee. But if you add 15% GST to then transaction today, that means say every time where we they do any kind banking transaction, the banking fee they now come with a 15% GST fee. That means say me your money within a bank, what I work hard for, government they can begin to take 15% per each transaction. What do you think say that they make I do? I they go put me money in a bank. They go pull me money in a bank. Why should I keep my money in the bank if government anytime I want for access me money and do transaction, government get for take 15% per me money, me hard-earned money, when now back from the company, and I don't care add, so you go to take 15% per me transaction. Then you want it 3%, whether I losses or not. Then back now you get the 25% so I get for pay income tax. Like, what is going on with these taxes? What is like, how are businesses supposed to grow? How are businesses supposed to grow? And if less people are in the banks, if less people are using the banks to transact, that's going to hurt the banking sector. The other thing where governments pull GST exemption pan are solar products. Again, only 26% of Sierra Leoneans have access to electricity. Last mile and rural communities, almost exclusively, the only way where they ever get for get lights, not through solar, because we not get for go put plants in every remote place. But with solar technology, it means that rural communities then can get access to electrification. Now, governments don't say, well, you know, this solar thing safe, low tax the one that we did and come. Solar is already considered something that's very expensive, even though in the long term you get a good return on your investment because it's a lifelong investment. But at the end of the day, if you tax the people that way they bring the solar, you know, like Easy Solar so them products and then small lights the way that they bring for electrify people that owns, then panels the way that they bring where people that they invest in. So then kind of companies and they now government they charge them additional 15% for bringing in the lights and the way people then within our rural communities then so rely on for make them able get the electricity. So the cost for people in our rural communities, we already not been get access. For now, the cost for access clean energy and sustainable energy and light get for can go up. Why? Because government is adding a 15% GST on solar products. Now,
all right, so Famule, as soon as I don't get, I think when I don't get the concept, this was the finance bill would then be passed. We don't come into law now. We get most of those loopholes there and get some very difficult and painful cuts there and painful additional pain on the people there, particularly the area of the corporate social responsibility, like just like the big companies or even medium to big company there, government can get what they call corporate social responsibility, meaning that they need for invest back some of their profits already. This is a law. They need for maybe make whole side and they maybe take care of other, maybe sometimes they get some projects there, maybe orphanage, maybe and is sponsor talent acquisition, maybe there is, I mean, different way no more. That makes sense. Corporate social responsibility come in a different version. So if government they say again, you make profit or you don't make profit or they tax you 3%. So I mean, how that person will able meet to incorporate social responsibility? Okay, if somebody make profits, I think the thing will make sense for me. If a company make profit, not all kind of profits, we got to know the profit. If a government, because some business not to all tell you the profit. Some year they make huge amount of profit. Sometimes will come, you know, they make a good amount of profit. Let's say a government, a business profits 25%. All right, and this year, and government get way for established for no say yes indeed this particular company profit 25%. All right, if the government asks for 3%, irreasonable. But you know what say whether person profit or not profit to eat the tax. So if somebody loses, if a company losses because business now so now profit and loss, now profit and gain, not all the term no more the profit, not possible. The otherwise world for them go into business, you know, now risk. So if somebody loses this year, though you say for pay you back 3%, then this person they paying tax. This person he get for pay income, private income. Though in business and tax, in electricity bill, other charges them, all they combined. I think these guys, they need to do better than this. They can do better than this. The way how now for let them become more engaging with international community, make sure say them follow the due process. Now we understand who's the problem there. The people that will be the support we, they still want to continue for support we're not strong. This don't show so we are not strong. This all this boku yunka they make so around like say we are independent. We are not. And this now just 3 to 4 months out of 5 years. Out of 5 years. Now just 3 to 4 months. Anyway, Famul, I think large stop here. Maybe now we open the line, let we take few of our calls then. And we read the text along. What do you think about this tax? Now we put the line up here for the people who will not get to number. And all right, so we put the line up. They can read in the text. And yes. All right, I'll connect. All right, okay, we don't connect now. All right, family. The line down there up now. I see this here. Option at this here now. In case you want Rob more on the business, load the group on our text there. All right. Now we take the first caller. Yes, caller outside they call from?
Call from Gola.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, that actually they say they put for the airport. What they say for begin the 1st of December. Now when you arrive at the airport, you pay that money there.
No, you dey pay them before, paddy. They pay them for that tickets.
Hey. Godfather, salon.
You are afraid for go? Not for go, paddy man.
No, they go. December we go. Let's say na the bank for the group now who can go there. Go. What you know more? You know easy for people when they know easy. God will help. But now for help with the course, we got see how they struggle they help with. Not much more food one more. We see God the help. No possible. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now we count on the text there. All right. Now we add another voice. Yes. Call outside. They call from.
Look into it. Yeah. They call for Komon-Tok community.
All right. Welcome.
Mr. Komon-Tok. This president, they see people they travel right now from other countries, they Conakry, Gambia, Liberia, and they come inside. This man still implement. When they say they okay, they may like say they okay. Almost months for election, don't know. So for this, I was for about 5 years. This is what pay for no they all. Sneeze big for pay. Like why must be seen no more? Trust me, give us sneeze big, he paid us a lot for that. Because can you imagine now this only pay so for almost more 4 months too. So if you come to 1 year, I'm not able to get out people that will help me. At least this man is like this country. If you see you now cities, you don't sacrifice you like why all you go count this year out or it's okay me for let the people put system. Let me leave this part. Let me leave this power. Let us alone go before. Let's set a legacy we go there in the book of Sierra Leone. Or this man just the force. This not trouble. I go pass Liberia. It go better for we. But let me go pay the money.
You know, and give government money. You know, I'm going to
what let the government give money? What the me pay tax? They want me tax return. What they don't compare their country or they buy. But when they country they buy any tax we give, what do you run and get tax return? So, Papa, to say a painful. So, you know 1 year too, 6 months too. Not only get pay for all kinds of tax. So for I say go pay for if you for last book say now you can pay back.
Well, I get for the Mr. Sega for the put tax now. Anybody, yeah, I get for the tax now. All they call now. Believe me. No. I didn't introduce tax. No. I get for the introduce tax. I get for announce. Better several member means I get for make this announcement very soon. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Komon-Tok.
Yeah. All right. You get 2 minutes.
So, Komon-Tok. Hey, God. Hey, brother, listen. So, one thing is that we get distracted by the noise at the background in the sense that, yes, they get for pay tax. Okay. So, make we think wide and broad and long. Yeah, for a second. Waiting at the government in goal. Then feel they get for tax, then wait through all of this financial hardship or some of the difficulties they would then get. Now then goal this for just tax, then wait through life or through the 5 years they get for the for.
That's a good question. Good question. Yeah.
Right. Now, and then going further, what happen with all with natural resources that we'll get at the country? Who side them money then did they go? We get so much resources in the country, but the ordinary Salomon they enjoy anything from that, no benefit. Up to the make it say now at least make the government able to take from that and run the day-to-day affair of the country. Then they do that, but instead now then they look for place and ways out and the money for scrippiana, all from the life of the ordinary Salomon, where they go through such a hard life and hard time right now. For make them more than take care of the basic necessity for the people there. You know, we get for think long and wide and say, hey, we don't make all this babatia say we are not the international community. We are not mean to think about how we get for manage life. We are just talk. Because this thing, I mean, if you know me be a reality, be laughable, but this thing, thank God. Maybe I left you for now.
All right, no problem. All right.
Settle down first.
Yeah, settle down. Miss Agavo can introduce tax now. I forget if Miss Agavo introduced tax now. Perhaps anybody, the tax will go for the introduce now. If you call the past 2 minutes, you pay. Now, honestly, we'll go for the. Who's a fundraise revenue? Not so. Who's a fundraise revenue? Like we Mary Jake can sell on a support we until another agree support you now they begin until an agree support you financially now they begin tax sooner. They begin tax sooner. Or they set up the tax force right now. Very, very soon. All right, now we take this text. This person make a very good point now. This person say wait why not they can show. This one they come up from Grace Ram J. Say instead of all these taxes, why the government don't do a pay cut themselves? Cut down on those double cabinet position. Like yesterday, Mother announced more cabinet position. This is ridiculous. I think Grace Ram J, you make a point. Yeah, this is now one way for save government money. Because now even the Ministry of Information and Communication, I don't know why they divide that into two separate ministries. I'm able to understand the rationale behind that. Though they say money no deal. Why not go merge these two ministries as one or reduce cost? Why? Yeah. Well, and then they will get censor. We'll get bookman there. All right. Now they read our comments there. Let them there you now. And the things that we want to be again that this solar when they say that they charge 15% the importers there. So when you charge, honestly, when you tax person, when you charge a business person, that person, what do? They transfer that tax back to the final consumer. It's simple as that. Nobody know they do business for loss. Very, very simple. Anyway. Abdul said they say we government will begin tax all the power boats where they charge una phones them, all the generators that will not the lights on the ETSA, all the pan lamp and cambo where the light homes All right, now we had another voice. Yes, caller, outside they call from. All right, we miss this caller. Yes, caller, you call back. We miss this. This one, they come from Aisha Kester. They say waste of government money. This one, they come up from Benin, where they say the people get the government they deserve. No, I agree with you, Benin, 100%. God need to give one clergyman be tell me. He said God no they give no people and God they only give a leader to certain people how the people think, how they behave, their mentality, that kind of leader they got the key there. When I know they get no other leader except the way the majority, the owners, they think, they behave, and that kind of person they get as a leader. So we get a leader we deserve. Yes. Anyway, now we add more calls there.
No.
Now we add more voice there. Yes, who side they call from?
I call from America, Mr. Someone. Komon-Tok.
All right, you get 2 minutes. You get 2 minutes.
Okay. And I agree say the people that get the leader we they deserve. Brother. No. So if we look at by all accounts, Malabi will not win the election. Make we just begin with the argument there. So the people are not vote for him.
No.
At least this
okay, don't. I like this argument. Don't. I will count my points. Go ahead.
Yeah, at least this last election, by all accounts, it's still up in question. That's one. Secondly, my brother, there are people that it just show a lack of understanding and the know-how for one of government. Because just like how they say so, they go create unnecessary burden wherein it get for creates the chain effect. It's so broad and wide that I don't think that they don't really think this thing out through. And just they sit down and say, how would they manage for come up with money? Waiting for tax this policy here. Okay, we tax that policy under just like how they say if you go raise the price of solar, wait before say the government supposed to provide electricity for people then. Okay, when they do una job when I did it for do. Now more time my they go and go buy their own means for electricity. Why make it they can't charge them for that? And why would they pan talk but say, hey, make them reduce their cabinet members then? Maybe them to carry away and buy for them paramount chief them. They don't need them. Make them return back them to carry or make we sell them to carry day and make we put that money there into the national fund. The country in fund, but make we try for pay them people. And while we are that, make man be go sell the plane we get. Make it go the fly, regular flight. Make we begin for cut under instead of they continue for put no more the people them. The innocents and no people that shoulder, more burden and more responsibility and more wahala. Make them begin for make them begin for look outside in the court
now
and reduce.
Now just jump in for tell you say the people then get the government who they deserve. Now you say the people are not vote. Now the 4 points for tell you say the people then deserve because you get the power and you get way for if you don't want this government, you get away. Now, no, I don't want to go with the argument say the people are not vote for this, but still people and get way for change the government. Now make us say the person will be talking about statements there. One clergyman is right that God need to give nobody, no group of people and leader except you are wouldn't want or wouldn't deserve. I mean, how many places around the world where the people stand for their rights, where they know something about their rights? How many people they can't divide different way? They devise ways there. How many of Sierra Leoneans and genuinely right now we say now somebody called pull an idea say Lord do this. You see we get counter. How many protests that don't do around Europe where purely some people in Sierra Leoneans and then just one let democracy prevail. They are not politicians. They don't belong to any political party. Yes, some of them they belong to political party, but you see again a counter. Other set of Sierra Leoneans embarked and demonstrate. So it's like we're all involved in this way. The way they think, the way they behave, we're not sincere, we're not honest. So God they give you a leader just like the majority of we.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I think so. We agree for disagree on that side.
No problem. Absolutely.
The last thing I want for putting out is that also that for me we remember Mr. Komon-Tok say, when they talk about democracy, Salon was very, very young, but this thing we call democracy. Even if we talk about say in the 1960s now again with democracy, which in any shape or form. So then after Kaba, after the war, I really will get true democracy in Salon.
All right, brother, you call back. Now we had another voice. Now we had another voice. In case you want call back, you open for do so. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from.
I call from Freetown.
All right, you get 2 minutes plus.
You so right. I really believe say we deserve the president who we get right now. Because there is nowhere the president will go now this country. Big people that need a club and bloody for him.
Yeah.
So if you don't go around, if things bad, people that they shun you, people that not get you time.
Thank you.
You go say, oh, I must be doing something wrong. But yesterday, I see the president, based on the president, oh man, people are so happy for see and they clap for him. Okay, so how will president go say they do anything wrong? All the taxes here what the president they come up with and for just maintain a lifestyle. And then they do nothing for the people then. The angry they just they pass mark. Every day the angry just they pass mark. But with all the thing where they go on, you go ask yourself why people that not go protest. Why people that not go out. You say something just now where people that they protest now Europe. Okay, Israel. They changed law where the people then say they give too much power to the president.
Yeah.
Even after they don't put that law there. You know, say every weekend people they go out
That's good,
and protest.
Yeah.
The law they don't become law. But say that so people then the politician they don't tell we now say the people that want to tell about protest, why they own mama they now go come out, why they not go put their own picking there. So who says they say that to each other now? If parliaments they continuously they make the other people there for go. You know why they do that? Not so for the country. They do that because money they can again at the country, like how it they come. International organization and they give money to one party states. So all these big what they big then company for come, that for me then go eat. Not so for we will then and I will just suffer. But I will change. We're not gonna ever change. The president instills so much fear in the people there now that no matter what thing he do, people are not gonna go out and protest. People that will continue for gladdy for them. Even the minister that when they pass, people that they gladdy for them. Like say they do a fabulous job. So me, I don't know. We can always have something at the way forward. Now we get the way forward. We the citizen. But would I go say okay, make we actually go out and do them and stay out until we get what we deserve. No, that person they not day. They go say okay, this now they by ourselves, so don't go. Or this na Batunga siam, we need to go. Because Batunga belong na one party, they believe say they by ourselves belong na other party. So me brother, I don't really know what for do. What you wanna do so I say na go start, when the journalist then, but when we holding at the go and we need to do something. That's the only way things can change in a country. Now that I'm going to be careful say. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you for a brilliant contribution as always. All right. Yes, this one they come out. This one they come out from CBA. Mr. Komon-Tok. He said, "One fly and make you one tax fee." No, honestly, at the beginning tax now. Whether nobody know for ask me what I do with the money. Nobody know for ask me whether I fly. I go fly if I want fly. But when I get for the pay, the tax now all. Now this, all right. Now we add another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Yeah, they call from Freetown.
All right, go ahead. You get 2 minutes. You get 2 minutes.
I call from.
And for dolly sets.
Yeah, I don't do that. Thank. Me on waiting me John and say. Son, all the things that happen in this country. For me, this rich, not recognize. So we didn't really go and do so. It don't make any sense. Sierra Leoneans are probably hopeful about the things when the international community, including opposition party members at this country, one in opposition, also APC, they talk about PMDC, Charles Magai, and they talk about this Mami, when they call Femi Claudius School, and they talk about all other opposition members, including we the people of Sierra Leone. 1991, we laid a path. And this path, we all agree as Sierra Leoneans, ensure we come together for democratize and for ensure the rule of law is respected. And when you democratize, the process includes a fair election, one that is credible, international acceptance, very good for the country. So all these things where they happen, so now the difficulties, the hardship, where they need to people there. And because few people there, within the SL, they decide, see, this 9 important to this country. So good country. But we all don't see clearly that the SLBP, among all other political entities in this country, for the first time in the history of a country under democracy, and then they do this to we as a people. Then the mortgage we feature, and also they undermine the credibility of a country. We as Sierra Leoneans for also keep waiting and they do, and mark waiting and they do, and ensure say when the time is appropriate, we take all the necessary action for bringing people out to do. Because never again, we know such thing. And not even far. When we first work on this country, the people that will perpetrate violence, when human rights violations there, at international and crimes that we then commit, they are still locked up in Rwanda. They lock them up because of the things that we then be doing bad. But then people are just don't forget, say, this thing will be happening, not even past 3 decades. They don't start back, they do similar thing there. So we as a people who go wait. When they mark everything that they do, this actually where they challenge the international order, say we are sovereignty, and okay, we are sovereignty, but we don't ever tell you for them to challenge the international order which is sovereignty, because the world is an island. We all what we do, we interconnected, we interrelate. If you isolate yourself as a nation because simply you want to entrench yourself now.
All right, caller, thank you for your contribution. You can call back if you want. You go call back if you want. Now we had another voice. All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Call back if you want. Call back if you want. Who's side they call from?
They call from London, Mr. Komon-Tok.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Mr. Komon-Tok, we not Sierra Leoneans. Yeah, we're full of boku talk, we're not full of actions. We're full of boku talk, we're not full of actions. We dey talk boku, we analyze boku, we don't see say this government not ever fit for them apart from, let's say 2018, we pull out from June 24th. This 2023, we're not fitting apart, we'll not take any action. If we not take any government, they do 5 years back. Lord, the watcher, I did it so. You see, we underestimate statement from them people here. Them statements to them people here, they give a policy statements. We remember where Fatima talk say, if you know to SLPP, you know to true Sierra Leonean, and that's what they treat Sierra Leoneans. They talk about mob justice, that's what they the mob justice people in the country, so they create the fear. Now we don't hear where Prince Harding talk say, Madam, you're going to elect now 70 years, but we don't underestimate them talk the day. Now things that we not reality. Until Sierra Leoneans stand for themselves. This hardship when they talk about the country, no hardship not did it. Which make they say no hardship not did it because hardship did in the Komon-Tok. If we not sacrifice, if Salon will not sacrifice, if we not sacrifice to be honest, this government will come on power. They'll come on power, but not sacrifice to it. And the international committee, you not go sit down. You not go sit down now you need to corner.
You get 30 seconds more.
Now when you act, God they act for you. Look like yesterday, Samuel Kamara. Wait for talk like a leader. It can't begin saying have faith in God. Have faith in God. Act. Let me act. We talk too much. We talk too much. Let we act. Who that they die, if they die, who that left in left, but Salon go make. But no, we put back in at the power.
All
then
right.
that's we don't stand for democracy.
Now we had another voice. In case you want to expand, you will call back. All right. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
No, I go reserve outside the call from.
All right. Okay. Usa.
I go make a quick.
No, you tell outside the call from. We know they ask you for your name.
Okay, I call from UK.
Very good. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes. One, the government don't see if we land them. So if the government don't see if we land them, then go pay the tax. Problem not a day, including myself here. So let them continue. Until they get the one money, they don't see land, then go pay the tax. The other one is the donor, the international community where they give this country money. They put this country on benefits. So the country is on benefits. And when you get down, when you get on benefits, you're not a work, right? So when they stop this benefits, now the governments they work. So now the people and they want tax. So sometimes when they not get money, they go begin think how they for generate money for let the people in survive national. So take this now the points now, when are the breaking points for the government for know how they for generate money, because now they know they just sit up and they don't know money. And three, they don't get no vision for Sierra Leone. Because if you not get vision, you not go know what you want for Sierra Leone for look like. But they don't get no vision. Always they do no money for going to government, sit down there, free money come, and they eat free money. So there is no prospect as to waiting the one salon for look like. Because when you go salon, obviously you realize, say, what is going on here? What is actually going on here? What are these people doing? The people that they suffer, they don't know say they suffer. If they tell them, say, they suffer on the road. Then say they ask you, are they suffer? So you ask yourself the question, do these people understand what is going on? Because they really, really suffer. You they ask them, you they tell them, they suffer now. Then say they ask you, will they suffer? Like for say they know they feel like it. It looks like for say they don't even immune in the sufferness. That even when you they tell them, they know they even comprehend, they know they even understand. Will they suffer? Let them go other side, let them go see what is going on. Sometimes tomorrow they all go to plastics. In fact, the other thing I want to say, protest doesn't mean that you have to come out. Protest doesn't mean that you have to come out. In India, the British government left there because the people sit down at home and say, we're not at work anymore. So protest doesn't mean that you have to come out, right? The uprising where they do in Egypt, the people that all man come out, hold their hands together. Let me see how the government will can kill now. Where anybody come out now, all on the hand, or they're gonna either stadium, or they're gonna fucking see we don't exist anymore. Let's see how the government will counter and kill in numbers. But I don't need the protests where they get lots of protests now, like riots, protests that they get, then make the government kill them.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Now we had another voice. You will call back in case you want to expand. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside. Who's side they call from? Who's side they call from?
I call from my bus.
All right, you get 2 minutes plus.
I just come back to Abbas Bundu, that issue. Them been just a light on. See, we them be not seizing property. We be speaker of the house again property them back. Let's remember, anytime you go out of the parliament, they will collect them back from them. The corruption that they begin, they will get for end up. They will remind them down any host we be don't do dodgy. They take an hand. They go as a speaker of parliament. As he commodity, that host and they will take an hand back. I want to remind them down there. Then do all the kukujimuku. As he come on power, will take the host and they hand.
All right, okay. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside. They call from. Yes, call outside. They call from.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Where they call from?
Yes. They call from the US.
All right, you get 2 minutes. Waiting are you?
I they call because I'm hurt.
No.
Hurt in the sense I want to talk to leaders then. But before they talk to them, I want to talk to the mother. Bible says because of lack of knowledge, we people then perish. We they talk no more about Sierra Leoneans and lack of knowledge. Because if anybody where you go take yourself with knowledge, you go able to know what you want to do with life. But I want to talk to mother this afternoon. I want to talk to inside Monday, but people do not go understand. For say, waiting if I don't stand for, and not stand for her, not the country. Waiting the people then put up for make it change the game, and not do harm. It don't allow the country for day the way it is so. It don't allow for the truth become blindness for them. It don't allow for the people then for the cry in them out. Hey, mother be. They want to know that much man picking them. When I picking them all day out and they enjoy life. Oh, now they see them every day. I know they're into politics, but I've been watching this every blessed day. It's wrong. It's not right. If you're not Kumara, you will feel them. If you get people that back home, it is sorry. Now we know almost with the poor in Africa. Why? At least, okay, you don't want the other party for Didi. But if you don't Didi now, do better.
Yeah.
Do better. I'm pretty sure say you didn't listen. You didn't listen news them.
No, they listen, they watch her. They watch her. You know, one of the platforms this way, then they watch. That's for sure.
They watch her.
Yeah.
Let me just say no more. It don't fail me from God. It don't fail me. Because a true fool. But see, when say you care for the world, you care for your people then. Okay, the 5 years, you don't do better. So be the fee say when you can't this step. Now that's a man say you tie your jaw. You tie them. But you yams, it don't open. When see brings on black, now black no more the black and black and black.
All right, thank you very much.
Now when you cut that blackness there.
Yeah, I know you emotional. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you. All right, so we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Thank you.
Outside the call from.
Voice. They call from Freetown.
All right, you get 2 minutes plus.
Okay. As I be say, this government where they in now, headed by Mr. Bill, we as a country, as a people, we all know what happened in the past election. The election is not accepted and not credible, and at the same time, they're not put you in this position where we did as a country. In other countries, they move forward. Mother Bill here in SLPP members say then they put this country in this position where we did. For so long a time, and they say the other party are not good for the country. But we don't see we don't open. What they do in this country, when they bring this hardship, when they bring these difficulties, when they bring and they raise all tax for people, tax that were not necessary. Sierra Leone is a very rich country. Why then people are in this street to beg us them? The next 10 years, we always sit on a highway, some of where they look you, this program, we don't pass retirement.
and our village them for rest. You don't do 5 years. After 5 years, we'll finish for long time and put things in place for prepare for retirement. Or that's not the happen. Now the other 5 years, they don't bring another mess back where they make we will not get any hope for the future. And wait, now one day me. Now we'll not get anything we'll get for lay down for picking there. And I think not we'll get for lay down for the future of, and destiny of picking there who don't born. Because you just get few greedy people there in the name of Mother Bion here in cohorts there where they create this unnecessary problem for we.
All right. Thank you, me brother. In case you want to expand, you go call back. All right, now we had another voice. Yes. We'll only take 2 more calls and then we'll wrap up the program. Who's side they call from? All right, you get 2 minutes.
All right, so I come on talk. We could go back a little bit. Madabio Canada, United Nations, or we did America as I agree. Madabio say they want for stop we for getting money. We don't work so hard for the MCA money. So I come on talk. I put me face on me and I shake me. You man when I'm foreigner sit down next to me. I'm not saying that, I just shake me and laugh. So you mean say you work so hard for big? For money you don't work for. Come on, left and day. Now come on talk with people not about accidents say we get Naya. Now when me call earlier, I want to say make we agree for disagree, say the people are not get what they deserve. This election way pass. Me sit down and watch TV. Again, I don't left salon for 24 years. I go salon 2 years ago after 24 years. Mr. Komon-Tok, people then go in drones for go vote up to where people then don't vote on a map now window they count as then they count people in the Allah. 1, 2. Mr. Komon-Tok, now they country the outside they me I didn't America. It didn't happen. People then they go vote then go back about them business. Salon people then go the extra mile for make their voice count. When they talk about say well now for protest, we don't see every time we people then go protest. Even when you not come on at door, the mere fact that you know say you're an APC man or woman for that matter. You get people there where they come and come point saying at that person, and they pull you come on at your house, then deal with you, then send you next football. Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah. You get that, you get that in seconds more.
See, when they see that thing that and they happen, we know say we be a big one, we be somebody we destitute, we not get food psychologically. It left you in a state of vulnerability. We people that are vulnerable, Mr. Komon-Tok. Yes, and they glad when they see Madabio, and they glad when they see minister because that for make you put for that small thing.
All right, thank you.
Think higher level, say, hey, next week, waiting get for happen. They just want something when they eat for today because they need Dandy so much today.
All right, thank you very much. Now we had another voice. These are the last call this. That's not the last voice this. Now we had the last voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Who's that they call from? Hello? Yes, call outside they call from? All right, I think the caller no one talk. All right, okay, so Fambule, we don't come to the end. Okay, let me just squeeze this last caller. Let me just take this last caller. Yes, call outside they call from.
They call from UK.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
Oh, good. Now, the people that really run this country, they're not khaki people. And then they demonstrate khakistocracy. I will spell the word for you. Let them go look this in a dictionary, okay? Now, the exact word this of the people that really run salon. Khakistocracy is spelled K-A-K-I-S-T-O-C-R-A-C-Y. Khakistocracy. So this is the kind of people that we will get when they run that country. Okay? So unless we get them out, then we get the right people in. We need for what the government because we've been run by the 1,000 and 8 classes of people. They're not fit for government.
You go able book and for either because from what you see now, government where they run incompetent people, but for because
incompetent people,
yeah, make let people understand more. Yeah, incompetent people. That's not the meaning, yeah.
Because they are incompetent. We have been run by the 1,000 NF classes of people. They don't know what they're doing. And letting the whole entire nation, they suffer like this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look the amount of wealth we get out of the country today. Yeah? They get benefits. They wait for donor money. Yeah? Why would I not go create good parastatals from one we gold and diamond, iron ore, bauxite, rutile? We get piassava, right? Even when I was 5 years old, when I get Victoria Park, we they see all them people where they can do exhibitions of what they do, of how they create funds for Sierra Leone. We use forget.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We go just squeeze this last caller and then we wrap up the program. Yes, caller was already called from. You know, the last lucky caller. Yes, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from the state. All right, you get 2 minutes. You know, the last lucky caller for tonight.
Okay, two things. The first thing where I agree with you, where you say, you know, God, let me say, put it this way, God didn't make mistake because the leader way God gave you. You know, it look like people and deserve that. Understand? Like when the other caller they mention say any side this man go, they applaud for him. And you see people like way they can't serve in the States. You hear people like way PC, they left their job, they put him up in the airport, they wait for him to welcome him.
Okay.
We don't make sense. You know, so they self they kind of you know encourage their nonsense here, you know. So then secondly too, somebody mentioned back in the chat we say regarding the tax. I mean, like the way they raise the tax. So I mean, why they increase cabinet members? We don't make sense because, like you mentioned, they get Minister Information and Minister Information and Team Communication.
Yeah, then get Minister of Information, then get Communication. So why not go just blend it here?
Why not go just you know combine the one and just?
I'm telling you.
Know, so it just don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. Not then look the Mutkade where they bring where they say for the paramount chief then. You know, you complain, say, okay, they try to look for money. Then you come back, you can't United Nations, you can't make pump talk there, like, see, you gave money, you gave everything to work well for the people. And now when you turn back, you go raise tax. So it's like, you know, it just to destroy the people. Everything are just selfish. Now that's all we contribute anyway.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, Fambule, we've come to the end of the program. We don't close the line now. We turn a plenty thank you for a brilliant contribution. Always for me, a pleasure. When we are on a call, a pleasure. When I read on a text, I learn a lot. And the one that we able call again, we apologize. Sometimes, I mean, the line can just too choke up. Not so everybody can get the opportunity for call. For get through the line. But if you call today, you know, get we tomorrow, try back, you will definitely one day get and make a brilliant contribution. What would they say? Now we app we Texas at least Lord just take 5, at least now we just get 5 Texas there now, yeah. Then we say goodbye. This one they come up from J. Dorsey, and your tax they reflect for the development now the country, but all this tax now for them pockets. I like this. You know, like always it's not a tax not that will be bad. Even a whole world they go so. Even per whole world they go so. But actually, if them be they take this tax, bing, 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 bing. I mean, genuinely, honestly, sincerely, people in the see how do they use her. We would sit on them platform here, I would advocate for them. We go to sit down and we'll carry the program, say we go tell the narrative in a way that people will see reason why and for support. Because I mean, na tax, it's true that overseas na tax they improve. One of tax are one way, you understand. But the way this tax are put, it makes sense. Most of this money what they tax, you know, they go na the right way. You know, they go na the right way. They end up back on the pocket of corrupt officials. These are the most painful part of it. Most painful. You take from poor people though you can enrich yourself. Anyway, not go before. Let us see if we go add more. All right, now they go small. This one they come up from Ibrahim Tizori say this government they really take people them for granted. This one they come up for Signature. They say the government lack vision. This one they come up from ABK where they say government cut down on reckless expenditures, reduce the damn bloated cabinet and weight bill. I think yes, this. I mean, you don't need to be expert in economics. Even simple business where they run, you get to watch the expenditure and the cost. Cost analysis. It's simple. You get to know your gross profit and net profits. You get to know why you profit. But anyway, and we are having professors running the government. Professors, 15, 8 PhD, 35 degrees there. My God. This all take out shame when people and they say education has come. Believe, because I know they all understand. This one they come up from Abdul Kabature. We say, I will not be surprised if they start taxing us for our creatures and pets like dog, cat, chicken, dogs. That's very serious, but also laughable. Bio and his cabal are drawing. And all right, so family, Lord just start prayer for tonight. We will come back tomorrow, hopefully, with another very interesting one, as always. Except we'll not get something interesting. But if we get something interesting, we will jump back over the mic. And if you not subscribe it, consider for subscribe. We look the possibility of getting to 50,000 by the end of the year. But I mean, that will not pass. No, no, wait till the end of the year. Maybe we will do inside December, not bad. At least not reach. 21,000 now. Now don't try really, because when we start, I think that was, I think now January, something like that. January, we are only 1,000 subscribers. January, only 1,000. So from January to now in October, this now January to October, we don't get 21,000, and then we only achieve them because of that. So we still rely on that because we really want at least by the end of the year, now we get at least 50,000 subscribers, and it's possible, And imagine we'll be 1,000, we get 21,000. So now that we do 21,000, imagine if we all 21,000 we share, believe me, now 1 green day we don't get to 50,000. We don't get 40 something, 1 green day. But for all they do, not to all my perhaps commit of a watch, now push on until December, small, dear, so till we get 50,000 subscribers there. I don't say possible, and I don't say we're not good doing, because at the end of the day, our voice will amplify. So all them brother we think of now the one who country, them the big brother, all you watch now. So you talk no means say I can always tell people you talk means a lot. You make impact, and then they listen. Whether they go act on her or another act on her, but at least you said don't blow your mind. You don't tell them how you feel, you got feeling. You don't talk to them. They watch now. That 100%. That's now the guarantee now they all they watch. The Samura they watch here, the Mother Bio they watch here, the First Lady they watch here. Somebody for the other they tell me, send me, say he watch. And I think the other day we count Kutubu now. Immediately after the program, he go send for the video. He go send for the link. Where then he gets an argument with one APC guy work out with regards to CD Yaya Tunis in border where we go meet former President Ibike na Makeni where Kutubu vex. He say why for go meet her. Anyway, just for tell you say our voice on they go in vain, and that's in the listener. All right, so family, bye bye. We come back tomorrow by God in power.
Attention, attention. Are you hungry for the latest insights on politics and good governance issues from the motherland, Sierra Leone? Look no further than Talking Points, your go-to platform for engaging discussions. Subscribe today and let your voice surge. Talking Points is where smart minds come alive. Subscribe now.